Welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine with me, Magix. And in this episode, it's time to finish the last secondary quests so that we can focus on the main plot. Let's go!
Push the goddamn button!
You heard what she said.
Alright guys, let's continue. We can quickly report to the Duchess about Deadlove, and then we will finish the last secondary quests and just see where we can go from there. Yeah, let's do that. This is the nearest one. I hope that the secondary quests will be still doable afterwards, but I think so, because one is just a Witcher's contract, right? Yeah, this is just a contract. I don't think the contracts will be not be able to be done if we finish main quests. I'm mostly concerned about the secondary quests, and this one is already done. We just have to wait a day to grab our picture here. Let's go to the Duchess. See what we have to do here next. First time we are going into this palace, actually. It's interesting. Hey there.
And what of the funeral?
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
Yeah,
I
announce
was
me.
not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Hey, we have the same armor as him.
Got a matter for the Duchess.
Kind of.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast, I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you returned with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a Witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
You're a dumb dude.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once.
You can
The
try.
Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
No, they are not.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct.
Yep.
Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
That is true. So we try to find the victim.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
Yep.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
Does he know this
Thank
wine?
you, son. Wine is sacred.
Okay.
Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saint Latour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue...
Dude, he's
deeper.
creepy.
Clarity high. It's simple. Saint Real, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint Real was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
What do you mean, we? What is with the wine?
Saint Real. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Saint Real, it is Saint Real. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel
Great.
incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Let's go.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Alright, girl. I like that she takes matters in her own hand too. Like, not only sitting on the throne all day long and waiting till something happens. But it will be dangerous. If it's an armed bandit army or something. We shall see. Sometime later. The road to Castle Revelo, okay.
This vampire.
Oh, all the
Have you
buffs
ever
are gone.
faced its sort
That's
before?
unfortunate.
I
No,
have.
there they
How
are.
did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Our sword and armor buff are gone. Unfortunately. Or I just missed to refresh them. Let's go, Roach.
Hunters have attacked the wagon!
Not so fast.
We must help!
Stay back, your grace. We shall see to this. Help! Save us!
Save the peasants! Alright.
Back, you beast! Be gone!
Come on, Geralt.
Lost your nerve?
Help! Save us!
Alright. Time for our concoction again. Where is my troll? There it is.
Back, you beast! Be gone!
Ah!
Help! Save us!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunately happened by.
You saved our lives.
Yay, the Witcher was here. Now let's follow the girl.
Tell me more about this vineyard. Castel Ravello.
It's the best in Oltusa. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
Fabricio, okay.
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
Geralt! Why do you flee?
We did not flee.
Not so fast, Roach.
Just didn't want to disrupt your words here when going to those point too fast.
You call that escorting her illustrious highness? What were you thinking?
What?
Captain, this is not the time for such complaints. As for you, Witcher, next time keep close.
That's stupid.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Came to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
No, bow
Did
down
you
to
hear
us.
that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
Okay. What do we ask first? Was any wine stolen?
Some of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past I took stock of the inventory. All was accounted for. The barrels lie safely in the cellar, I assure you.
Okay, so no one has stolen it. Maybe on
hauls
the
the
way?
barrels to the palace?
Yeah.
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Son Real. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
Yep.
But
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers.
Yep.
Remind me, where is the Son Real stored?
in the main cellar around the corner, I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
Now he's in deep shit. Well,
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing.
he doesn't
He's been
strike me
very
as the
loyal.
character.
He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Alright, open the door. Yeah, he doesn't strike me as the character to blackmail someone. He was far too cowardly. But who knows? Maybe I'm mistaken. Now we stay close to her. Don't stray away.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Alright, let's see.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Okay, let's try to find it. The history of one of the wines. Well, they won't miss this, right? We just pick up all the wine now. Barrel tap, okay. A wooden hammer. Here is Est.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Yeah.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Okay. What do we have here? More wine. Oh. Let's see. Fiorano.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Well then. What do we have here? Omino.
Got Pomino over here.
Well, that's not it. So, by accident, I did not click the first one here. It's also not that one.
Hervelus. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Is she flirting with us? Well, we kind of picked up every sign, right? Did I miss someone? Somewhere? Wait, we did come from this staircase, so let's go up. Let's see. There is still something. Yeah, here it is. Okay.
San Real. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Oh, it's a wrong year. Okay, yeah. You're right. So we maybe have to search another stair. Wait, there are two directions. Sorry, Anna. It's hard to see down here. What do we have here? Nothing there. Alright, here we have something. No, also the wrong year.
San Real. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Yep, so just straight ahead. Picked everything that is wrong. But, well, here we go.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice.
Okay.
If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Knock knock. Who's there?
Full.
This one is full.
Oh, hello?
This one's full too.
No, okay.
Full.
That would only leave this one.
This one's full too.
Well,
Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of San Real?
exactly.
Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start.
Yep, picked it up downstairs already. Let's open this one.
Ready.
Step aside.
Can you taste it? Drink, girl.
So,
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
Let's start from this corner. One Geralt, click it. Trying to press E here. Does not work. There we go. Boom. Oh, there it was. Alright.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that
Wow.
it was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio, let's see what he has to say about it.
Let's talk to the man.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
Yeah, man, we are disappointed.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sorial. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
Money?
I couldn't resist.
Yeah.
The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything if you agree to show me mercy.
Really thought nobody would find out. Well, probably not if we did not find the papers, right? So,
Who do you sell the wine to?
just unfortunate for
A
him.
few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Cintrin aristocrat at court.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect.
Okay.
Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble.
So it
I
is
had hauled the barrel there.
the
They
bandits.
transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
Okay.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Centurion Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Let's start.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Still night though. Okay, just a few hours later. Ruins of Fort Astra, okay. No one is suspicious if a Witcher brings it, like, could at least wear a hood or something. Oh, someone's coming. Yeah, bandits, as expected. But we killed most of their leaders, so... Who is this ass?
Ah, our favorite vintner.
Hey there, asshole.
It's not him.
Good boys.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Nice kill. Come on, you're all dying. Nice. Oh, I forgot you. Damn it, wrong direction. Alright, come on. Yeah, didn't work. We don't have the Rune Rod and our Steel Sword anymore, so... Well, they're dying to poison anyways. Quick end.
Just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but
Great shot. Good thing you reacted.
Maybe this dude is behind it all,
Otherwise.
and he wanted
At your
to
service.
shut their mouth.
it was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Not sure if we are right about you. Like, he seems suspicious.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True, you are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth, and I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
She's here? What?
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
And afterwards he will hang?
Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call it...
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Let's go with it.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port.
Oh.
But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Oughta be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper.
Centurion,
That's what
okay.
they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Okay, port it is. Let's go.
Let's go to town.
Back where we started. Coming full circle here.
It's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Sintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence.
Yep.
And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
That is also true. He could actually be middleman, that is true.
Still don't know this Sintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Sintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Who is it? The guardsman. He's suspicious still to me.
Long? We expected
Yeah.
you hours ago.
This Sintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Not the first time.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in.
A beggar.
We
Okay.
found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Sintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Sintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer. I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted. Fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Sintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
What's that?
The Mandragora. What's that?
A club. An affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique. Consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Sintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
Yep.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Sintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire.
Uh-oh.
Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
So we have to pick up our festival clothes. Oh, so be it. Extinguish the candle. Now find those clothes. I have some at my home in the chest. But the quest wants us to go there and maybe buy something new, so let's do that. But I think before we go to this elusive get-together, we will do these side quests then. Hey there. You should have think twice about it.
Well, how long are you gonna make me wait?
Hey Ted. And Kier. Fuck you archers. Well then.
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Yeah. Alright. No, everyone is against us. Good picture. Someone knows how we look like. Let's pick up the clothes. I hope the store has opened. Oh, that's a long ass way. Oh, that's the wrong way. Well, not entirely. Okay.
A tip of the hat to the tourney's victor.
Some more hooded womans, like... Could always be a Bruxa. Never know.
Nice tune.
Alright. Ron Geralt. Alright, let's see. This is the entrance. Hello. Loot, okay. There's Pierre. Didn't we meet him before? Like, I think so.
Ah, welcome back to our northern dandy.
Yeah.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Elegant Bouclair doublet, alright. Yeah, we surely have to buy that. We still have the wolf mask. The elegant boots, sure. And elegant trousers. Nice, alright. That's that, I guess. Should still have the masks, right? And the quest item, because we used them. Yeah, exactly.
Thanks.
Ever your servant, sir.
Alright. So at least we have bought them. No need to put them on right now. Let's do the side quests before we continue that. This is the man from Sintra, okay. Yeah, let's do that one. So far to the north. Alright, let's use the quick travel. Here we go. Since we are very close, we could also quickly go to the grindstone, like amp up our equipment again. Let's do that quickly. It's just around the corner, right?
Reginald Aubrey has returned. Such troubles were simply
Speaking of which, this was where we returned the granite balls to, right? Yeah, exactly. Let's see the result.
Oh,
He must have been breathtaking.
Touches golden balls.
I'm actually doing
So
this.
have loved to meet him.
Wow, and then we have a buff on.
Statue like any other. A nude chap, nothing extraordinary.
So if you touch the statue's balls, you get a buff. And it seems like when you do that, you don't lose stamina anymore when you are running. Which is according to the experience the old man had, like you have infinite stamina. So, yeah. Good for us, huh? That's cool. Very, very cool. Sorry, man. Okay, let's pick up these buffs. We just have to go inside here somewhere. There we go. So, of course, it was the wrong door. Oh, what happens now? Is this a picture? Yeah, we are that. Just run here by accident. Ooh, that is not
Greetings.
how we were standing there.
There you are. So, our painting. Are you pleased? Is it to your liking? Do tell.
Not quite what I expected.
Not exactly what I imagined. I believe I posed with all my clothes on. Clearly remember that, in fact. Some other details are off, too.
Invalid as a criticism. I depicted you in a more flattering state. The painting has drawn crowds, aroused a great deal of interest.
Yeah, all the ladies.
See that? Anyway, some advice for the future. Warn your subjects about your intentions. Your next model might not be so forgiving.
You don't like it. I'm hurt. Perhaps you'd care to buy the painting. Given our rapport, I shall take a loss. For you, I'll part with it, I will, at a special price.
Yeah, let's buy it.
Why not? It'll make an interesting memento. Though I'd hardly call the price a bargain.
Indeed. Few have the sophistication to appreciate my technique. I sometimes go hungry as a consequence.
All right. At least this way I'll be able to control who sees it. Thanks.
Tray of Geralt. That will be placed in our new home. Okay, anyways, but I wanted to actually get the buffs. Now we have finished this quest too. Why not? Now, where is the entrance to this darn place here? Where do we go? This is the blacksmith, so the grindstone is on top of this damn building. There we go. Perfect. Do we have anything to sell for him? Yes, we do. Alright, man.
The best.
Show me what...
You can have that. And these things, of course. Alright, perfect. Farewell.
No, see you later.
Yep. Cool, okay. Then we have to pick up, sorry, our armor buff. Okay, good, now we are good to go. Let's do this secondary quest here. Let's go to the next quick travel.
Distance. Seems I'm still
Alright. Yeah, just run away from it. Stupid me. There we go, the trading post. Alright.
Camp's abandoned, but a lot of this damage is recent. Guess I arrived just a little too late.
Damn it.
Should look around still.
Again, this damn white terror.
Man, bled to death. Big beast inflicted these wounds. Clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile, too, judging by what ripped his throat open. Signs of a fight. Paw prints, beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot, though. Aerial attack. Must have been.
So it is the White Terror we maybe have to kill
Gotta
here.
be. Maybe a basilisk? Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different.
Okay. Who are you?
Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. You'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory.
You post those warnings?
Indeed, to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Okay.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today, I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
Wow. Who are you?
Who exactly are you? And how'd you develop such an interest in the beast?
Count Borges, happy to be of service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic symbol. The Disalfareses have for centuries signed with the Regulus Platinum. As family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her nest, where she fed him as if he were one of her own youngsters.
So human meat?
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
Claim this to be the last surviving basilisk? How do you figure?
The last of this subspecies. Their population was much larger at one time, see? Before the beech forests were felled.
Mean to suggest a direct correlation between beechwood forest density and basilisk populations?
Indirect, I prefer to contend. Beechwood forests are the chief habitat of roe deer, you see. In turn, a staple of the basilisk diet. When roe deer grew scarce, basilisks made humans their staple food. Enter the witchers. And thus, we've come to this one last specimen. It's a female. As recently as last year, we still had 2. But Yocast's mate passed on, alas.
Eocast?
Should she not have a name? My father dubbed her in honor of my dear departed mother.
Oh my god.
Yocast was brooding then. 2 eggs. That
She is not a
from
pet,
her
man.
eggs when the male perished.
Pay the victim's family's compensation? Why?
These lands have been my family's for decades, granted to us by Duchess Ademarta. Beyond them, the basilisk ventures not, hunts not, it does not kill or destroy. Provided it is not provoked. Yet if it does destroy, if it kills, I compensate all for their loss, from my own coffers.
Your coffers. Got a store of sons and husbands in there to compensate for those shredded by your beast?
Naturally, I cannot revive the dead, but I do make generous restitution to their loved ones. Just last summer, I paid a leather tooler's widow 800 crowns. This unfortunate merchant's family, to be duly indemnified as well.
Where's the basilisk nesting? Any idea?
Of course I have an idea.
Yeah, he
But
knows.
you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants, so I might also look for the other corpse.
Yep. Well then. second corpse here.
Basilisk scales are usually thicker, not nearly so fine. Could be more sensitive to fire, this one.
Alas, it is true. Your caste has a terrible fear of fire. She's a highly sensitive creature. Rid your mind of any thought to kill her. You would destroy the last of a species.
Well,
Strange. These burn marks. Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
It is so indeed. A wound from a sterling basilisk festers long.
Need to brew a potion that'll neutralize that.
alright. I heard you, Geralt. My poison protection on.
Strange. These burn marks. Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic. Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Your Coco is so very curious. Strong sense especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 scents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Your caste is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what would happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line. Simply refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched. I've long suspected they do it on purpose. Scent their goods. They seek to lure the basilisk to destroy their wares. It allows them to demand compensation from their assurers.
Yeah, maybe, but the basilisk killed them, so... Okay, if we go to the basilisk and it does not attack us, I think we let it live. But if he just straight out jumps at us and wants to kill us, well, then we go. And end the beast's life. Because then he spilled a load of bullshit to us.
Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky. Bloodstains. Clear as day.
And let's follow the bloodstains.
Scents perceptible again.
Alright. There we have the second victim.
Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why.
Transport route for the barrels. The board sees no reason past. The Count has pledged to cover all eventual damage caused by the Great White Terror. Okay. So he might lure them in here just as food for the basilisk. That could also be the case.
But it's no basilisk screech. Human voices.
Reverse, okay. Sinfried Reaver.
Yamo, Harry, prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Funny. About to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Creamford, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Bohold, Kenneton Desperate, New Boy too.
Yeah, they are from Witcher 2.
You're that Witcher. Aye, Bohold mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
A professional. Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild, we'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected.
If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
Yeah, well, we don't have any more evidence. Let's kill the beast.
Beast has to die. We work together, we'll make quick work of it.
After all I told you of your caste, you would murder her? Or you will regret this, friend. I know folk. I shall tell them you slew the last surviving specimen.
You're welcome.
Sorry, Master de Salvarez. Actually, not sorry. A monster's a monster. Silvery, plaid, or polka-dotted, last or next to last specimen, doesn't matter. It's a dangerous predator that kills humans. Enough said.
Exactly.
Herbalists, alchemists, I know many. They will despise you. I shall tell them of a heartless cur who cares not an ounce for balance in nature. You shall pay arms and legs for their wares. More!
Somebody plug this Lorden's gob, eh? Right, Master Witcher. How do we aim to fight the filth? We've crossbows. Comply with bolts while you do the hack and slash? Or all go at it as a bunch, blades in hand, fire in our hearts? You decide. You're the one with experience.
I think they are safer with the crossbow, because they are not immune to poison or anything.
Use your crossbows, keep her on the ground. Good idea.
Yeah.
Did you say her?
It's a female, yeah.
Hear that, lads? We've a learned witcher here. 100 spans out, and he's spotted what the lizard's got between its legs. Right now, lads. You've heard the specialist. Ready your crossbows.
All good and fine, but the monster's not in its nest. Gotta track it down first.
Not at all necessary, Geralt. We looked into it, gave it a think. Traders use tannin to lure the beast. Who says we can't do the same?
You got any tannin?
Came into a bit, aye. Yeah, willing to do the honours?
There.
It comes.
Grab your bellies! Shoot the bitch down!
I need your stomach, bitch. We can make a potion. Now she flies away. Come on, guys, shoot her. All right. Come on. Shoot her down, man. One more hit and that's it. And she's dead.
A stroke of luck that. To fight at a true witcher's side. Prime the way you swung.
And then the sad music here.
Mention some fee from a guild. I hear you right?
Ha! Witcher drives right for the gut. A professional, right thorough. Your share, friend. Every last copper as we agreed.
Alright.
Collect us a few of them silver scales and a tail. Proof for the guild, right?
400 crowns.
And we'll get word of you to some folk. Merchant folk, meaning. They ought to treat you right.
Thanks, and farewell.
Okay, that was the quest. There's a basilisk site and a steel sword.
Cruelly slaughtered like a common beast.
Look at Malordin, sobbing over the vermin.
And then we even take its head. Well then.
Yocast, my poor Yocast, cruelly slaughtered like a common beast.
Okay guys, I need a second here, I need to go to the toilet, see you back in a moment. Alright, back from the bathroom, we have one more side quest to tackle here. Okay, and some profits. Apparently, some treasure hunts, okay. Yeah, maybe we can do that too then quickly, but yeah, anyways. Well, the corpse is gone for. And, well, yeah, I have read about this quest, like, was my choice right? Other people are still conflicted with this quest too, in killing the basilisk, yes or no. As a matter of fact, it is sentient in the sense that if you leave it alone in this area and it has enough animal food, then it won't attack humans, and the merchant guild kind of sends in people here just to get the compensate money for the killings of the beast. And if you let it live, the Baron will build a fence around this area and keep people away from it, but the basilisk will mate, and yeah, who knows if the deer in this little tiny area is gone, because there are more mouths to feed. Yeah, what then? Like, you can't stop the basilisk from flying to humans and kill them, so I don't know. It's also like keeping the beast in a semi-cage and like in a zoo cage, just for everyone's attraction. Doesn't feel right either. So, could see either way being right. That's the beauty, I guess. Can argue that it's better to kill it, it's better to leave it alone. Whatever the case, let's go for the 2-4 monster. Let's see what that is about. Talk to the poster of the noticed. At the 2-4 vineyard, okay. Maybe some vegetarians in here. Alright. Oh. Let's go, let's see what this is about. Hello.
Yeah? What is it?
Now, why does one summon a witcher, To inquire about the gossip currently flowing about the court? I have a problem with a beast.
Ah, you the one posted the notice? Go on then, spit it out. What's it about?
First, my dear witcher, we must establish ground rules. Given the vast difference in our respective social positions, I'm sorry to say I take umbrage at the familiar tone you take. I expect deference. I expect you to address me as Sir, or better yet, as Monsieur de Bourbeau.
I call you whatever I want.
Listen, friend. There's an enormous difference between us, but it's not about status. It's about me having 2 swords on my back, and you having none. So I'll call you whatever I want, and you either deal with that or solve your monster problem yourself.
Well then.
The gall. I shall file a complaint with your guild.
I don't have a guild.
Make sure you address it to customer service. Kaer Morhen, Kedwin. Now talk, before I change my mind and go.
Naughtlings and their manners. Very well. Let us get this over with. Something has infested my vineyard.
Mm-hmm. Great. Let me go prepare my something oil then.
I beg your pardon?
Need more information than that. Where was this something seen? Any witnesses? Bodies to examine?
Therein lies the rub. None has seen the beast. We've only heard signs of its presence, a strange scratching and shrieks. Neither are there any corpses to inspect. Men simply disappear without a trace.
Who's disappeared, if you don't mind my asking?
Most recently some farmhand, I believe.
Despite the vast difference in social status, you remember the farmhand's name, maybe?
No. You must speak to my wife. She has more collegial relations with this household help. She's away at the moment visiting her mother, but should return forthwith.
Noises you mentioned. Where do they come from?
Well, everywhere.
What?
But they're most clearly audible in the wine cellar.
Okay.
Means the monster must dwell underground. When are the noises loudest?
In the night, just as they were years ago, when the buildings quaked. Another expert agreed to look into the matter then, but was never thereafter seen nor heard of. Oh, that should suffice with the questions. Now tell me, will you take the contract? Yea or nay?
Well,
Depends. What kind of reward are we talking about?
give me some money, dude. For all your nonsense. Okay.
Fine, I'll do it. Need to look around here first. Then I'll want to talk to Madame de Bourbeau.
Very well. I shall inform you once she has returned. Meanwhile, the key to the cellar. Just whatever you do, please do not disturb the wine barrels.
Let's go to the cellar. The two-fold monster. Alright. Unlocked it.
It's quiet. Guess the monster actually is nocturnal. Gotta wait till dark.
A lot of barrels here. Well, let's plunder his wine. No holding back here. Take it as additional payment. Some money. Go to the cellar after dark. Darn it, then we have to wait. The work schedule. There's something behind this wall. Nothing happens, so... Okay, if we wait, then our buffs will turn off, but...
Begone from my sight.
Fuck off. What about these treasure hunts in the meanwhile? Okay, this one is in town. This is up there. Alright, then let's just rest here. Alright. Troll. There we go. Okay. And let's say hello to the monster.
Best cure for the beast. A witcher.
Alright, let's look around. Shattered dishes. Got knocked off the shelf somehow. Shaken off, maybe?
Maybe.
What the? Rats. Kidnapped foreign hands.
I guess it's a huge centipede. Now we can go inside.
Can finally see something.
Alright. Kikimores. Alright. Triple kill. Oh, some else. Chill. Alright. Copper. Anything else down here? Not in this direction. Alright. Let's continue.
Goes on and on in this tunnel. Show me what you got.
Come on, Geralt. Oh, focus on the first one. Maybe it's also a queen finally. Could also be the case. Haven't met Kikimore Queen yet in this game. Alright, it's either going down or up. Let's go further down. Come on, I pressed the damn attack button, but it doesn't work. Alright. Alright. Maybe it's bugged because of the torch, but I want to see something.
Should be able to break through.
Well then.
It's getting away.
A warrior, okay. Man, I can't attack with this stupid torch. Like, all my attacks are kind of... Alright.
Getting more interesting by the minute. Damn it, Young could hatch any minute.
Destroy all the eggs in the nest. Good. Let me do that.
No Kikimore dug this. Tunnels are the work of something much bigger. Something with heavy, wide claws.
Huh. Alright.
Damn it, Young could hatch any minute.
Any more eggs? Yeah, there we go. Come on, burn them.
More eggs. Something's been feeding on them.
We still have to destroy these damn eggs. Where did I miss them? There? There. Alright. Killed them all. Very good.
Water coursing. Underground stream.
Okay.
Monster I'm looking for lives underground. Digs tunnels, feeds on Kikimores, and is big. Very big. Won't learn anything else here. Time to go back to the surface.
Alright, so that's what it's. I think it's a huge centipede, but we shall see. How to return now, Geralt? No, this is not it. Have to go up somewhere. Here we go. Okay. We go here. All right.
Sacre bleu!
What is the meaning of this? I'm paying you to slay a monster, not demolish my property.
Oh, shut up,
Property's
dude.
falling apart on its own, what with all the tunnels under it. I'd fill those in soon if you don't want your building to collapse.
Tunnels? Fiddle my thumb, how did tunnels appear down there?
Something dug 'em. A large creature. Also killed a few Kikimores down there and destroyed their eggs. Consider it a half favor. Won't cost you much.
Kikimore eggs. Yes, of course, good work. Indeed, a reward is due.
Wow, okay, he can be generous.
Madame de Bourbeau, I presume? Hear you know something about the missing farmhand.
Jean-Luc? Yes. We went to examine this year's seedlings. Something had been nibbling at them. Then we heard these odd noises. Jean-Luc went to reconnoiter and never returned.
Madame, could you describe Jean-Luc?
Tall, exceedingly well built, hair black as pitch.
Dear, concentrate. There is not a peasant that is not well built. They work in the fields all day. He means scars, birthmarks, that sort of thing.
Then none, I suppose. But he did wear a pendant around his neck. A silver one.
Silver jewelry on a farmhand?
It was a gift, I believe. Or that is what he claimed.
Should be enough to go on.
Then what are you fritting round here for? Get to work.
Alright. Then let's go to Jean-Luc
Perhaps I can turn these
place, or where he was last seen. And also dump another ability point into our hunter instinct. Alright. We need a quick travel sign. Yeah. Oh, okay, it's not that far. Never mind. Here we go.
Bread's really stale. Been here a while.
Alright.
Blanket was laid out here. Footprints. 2 sets.
Then let's follow it. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, they are going in 2 different directions. Let's go here first.
Tracks split. Woman turned back here. Man kept going.
Alright. We have to go in the other direction, I guess.
Man's footprints lead here.
Yeah, okay.
Blood. Human.
What do we have here? Something lying on the floor.
Piece of carapace. Horned gray shell.
Uh-huh. Follow the monster tracks.
Something walked through here. Big bastard with a heavy tail. Felled trees, as if something rolled over them. So a Shaelmar. Only they dig tunnels and move like that.
So not a centipede, but it's a Shaelmar. Okay. Yet another one. Man, this land has so much Shaelmars. Where's my relic oil? Relic, relic, relic. There we go.
Large, deep tracks.
So it's probably inside the cave. And let's beat it. All Eye Grotta. Were I not in there already?
Claw marks. Straight, dull, perfect for digging.
I think I was in here already, but might be wrong. Alright. Let's follow the tracks. Nothing there. Hello?
Whoa, Shaelmar's close.
Well then, Mr. Shaelmar, let me greet you.
Shaelmar's lair, gotta be. Drags its victims here. Pretty fresh, some of them. Gonna have to brew some bait. Need the blood of a recent victim and some of the mushrooms that grow here.
Alright.
Fresh corpse. Must be Jean-Luc. Crushed ribs, cracked skull. Shaelmar did this. No two ways about it.
Now we have to brew Shaelmar bait. Alright.
Highly decayed, partly eaten. Been lying here a while.
Alright, alchemy. Now we have to find the bait. There it is.
Gotta spill it within the lair, somewhere near an air current, so the scent spreads throughout the cave.
So there's no exact spot. Alright.
Ugh, that stench.
That stench. Okay. Let's treat it here too. Alright. One more. Now you can come and play.
Shaelmar will be here any minute.
Bring it. Aren't you a beauty?
Come on, show me your claws.
Alright, now it's angry. And it's bleeding. It's dying quickly. Well, that didn't work, but come on. That's it.
Now I just gotta jump off its head and go get my reward.
And another relic, alright. And time to get our reward. Alright. Shelma trophy, 5% bonus gold. Well. There's a silver basilisk trophy which gives 1% to everything. That's not the best, like... I think the dismember bonus at this stage in the game is the coolest. So let's keep our slithered. Alright, let's go out of here. No, I want to go out. Here we go. Maybe this is the secret exit. Climbing up here. Alright. Cool. Okay, now we have only to go back to the farm and pick our reward. Come on, Roach. Time to get our payment. Alright. And then we leave this damn Baron here. Oh, they are in the wine cellar again. Well then. Hello there. They are repairing.
Can we talk?
You'd best be bearing good news. Get on with it.
Got rid of the beast that was giving you trouble. It was a Shelmar.
Helma? Whatever could that be?
Kinda like a cross between a mole and a caterpillar. Just big as a barn.
Uh-huh. Well, Master Witcher, you make a poor first impression, but ultimately proved your worth. There. Your reward.
There. Well, glad to help, and bye.
As for Jean-Luc, afraid he's dead. Sorry.
Who? Oh, him. Trivial as losses go. I shall soon find another to take his place.
Well, you're sympathetic.
He is just a peasant, not a monsieur de blah blue blah. So long.
Well, that's that. Finish this quest. Now, let's go back to the quick travel sign, and from there into town, and... Or rather, let's do that first. Let's pick the treasure from this caravan camp, or hunter's camp. It should be quickly done, and then we can go into the city and pick up the other treasure hunt. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Perfect. Alright, here's the camp. Oh, you again. Ah. Blocked by this damn environment. screw you. These beasts killed me once already. God, why are they so hard to deal with? They are harder than this damn Shelmar. And now please die. I hate these killer plants. Well then, let's search this camp finally. There it is. Letter written in Elder Speech, alright. But it's not the treasure. So... there it is. Just in front of our noses. Finally finished that one. Alright. Well guys, I think we end the episode here. We can continue in the next episode with the man from Sintra, and then yeah, we have to go to town anyways, and we can also turn in the other treasure hunt. So hope you enjoyed this episode, and see you back for the next one, where possibly our adventure ends. Who knows? But yeah, we shall see and surprise. So till next time guys, bye bye.